Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another training time, but today I am going to be reading my dream updates in SSO to you guys. And you guys can go ahead and grab a snack, a drink, a blanket or something because this is going to be a long video. There's a lot. I decided to do the races over here just to switch it up from what I've been doing. I did want to mention before I start reading them that there is a few updates that used to be on my list, you know, they've since happened and been put in the game. One of them was giving your horse like a gender and all that, but obviously we can do that now in the horse buying screen. I don't even remember if there was any other ones. There's some I've had for a long time though, but they are not in the game yet. Okay, we can go ahead and start. My first one is probably like my main big one, and that is for there to be a wish list in the global store. I have wanted that for so long. I scroll through there all the time and just look at stuff and, you know, add to my wish list and everything, but it would be so nice if I could like heart items or favorite items and have all of those in one place. That would just be so helpful. Number 2 is to update Dino Valley, which I know this is a common one for a lot of people. I really like Dino Valley. I know some people, you know, maybe it's not that they don't like it, but they, you know, don't go there as much, so they don't really care. But I love it there, and I just think if they updated it, it would be so pretty, and like taking pictures and stuff there, like I would love it. I also have Mistfall on my list too, but I didn't know if I should mention that because I feel like it's still fairly new, so I don't necessarily know if we need like a whole redo makeover, but I think it would be cool if StarStable did, you know, update that someday because it's already really pretty, so I'm sure they would, you know, make it even better. Okay, my third, for you to be able to sell your items that you make at Farah's workstations for shillings. Like the different clothing items you can make, like the hats and gloves and random things, and tack to like leg wraps and stuff. I made a bunch the other day. I made a bunch the other day and I was like, this would be so helpful if I could, you know, just sit there, grind out a bunch and then go sell them for shillings. Like that would just be, you know, one more thing that we can sell. So that would be handy. Okay, the next one is kind of random. I kind of just thought of this one day. Like the trailer would cost less shillings if you're closer to the desired area that you want to go, you know? But sometimes I think, well, if you're already that close, like you may as well just run there, but like, you know, I'm lazy and I don't like to do that. Or sometimes I just log on just to like do dailies and stuff, and so, you know, I'm just trying to hurry, but I think that would be helpful. I'm trying to think about what races I want to do. I don't know. Okay, number 5, and this one's also kind of one that I've seen people talk about online, but that is first person POV. I feel like it would look so like weird, but I think it would be cool at the same time. Like I wouldn't obviously want it to always be like that. I just feel like it'd be cool to run around StarStable like that for a day. I don't know, I've always thought that would be kind of interesting, and I feel like you could go and explore the whole map all over again and it would just look so different, you know. The next one is another one that I've had for a really long time, and that's another pretty popular one, but to have not necessarily an unlimited shilling limit, but at least higher than 10,000, because if you go and buy like, you know, all of these new items that they're adding in the game, most of them cost almost that whole, you know, 10,000 limit for just one item. So you have to max out your shillings and then buy, you know, one item. Like, I don't know, I just feel like if the shilling limit was higher, that would be really helpful. I mean, I do kind of understand why they don't do it, because like, you know, in the couple weeks or months leading up to the winter update, you could, you know, hop on your StarStable grind and like get a bunch of shillings and then go through and buy all of the new items with shillings. But obviously StarStable doesn't want you to do that because they want you to buy star coins and pay for it that way. But I am still hoping for that one day. Okay, the next one is a little bit random, but I saw, or like I know other people talk about it in StarStable, but for the characters to be, not the characters, but like the NPCs to be updated, like the ones that are still like, you know, because it's just weird like running around and like half of them are all updated and nice and pretty and then the other half are still like, you know. So I just think that would be cool. That's not really a necessity thing. I just think that would be fun. The next one is if there was a way for us to be able to customize our own clothing and tag. I think that would be so cool and so fun. I'm not even really super artistic and, you know, good at all that kind of stuff, but I do like fashion and designing stuff, and I am kind of creative. I mean, so I feel like I would have fun with that, and I know other people would make like the most like insane cool good things for all the people that play StarStable that are, you know, artistically talented, and I am really not. But I still think it would be fun, you know, coming up with your, why am I running over here? Like you could truly have like a one-of-a-kind unique outfit unlike anybody else, and make outfits and stuff based off of like your horse coat or something to like match. I don't know, just like, I just think that would be so funny and so cool. I don't really want to do these races right now because it's just a lot of jumping and it's hard to read off of my list and do races like that at the same time. So we're gonna run to Paddock Island or something, I think. Okay, my next one is also another pretty popular one, but for there to be apartments for our character. I see people in the StarStable community talk about this all the time, how like in some of the really early quests we got like random furniture and like paint buckets or something as a reward, but we've never done anything with it. And I mean, I know personally when I got those, I assumed like, oh, like maybe we can have like our own space, like decorate and do stuff with at some point, but obviously it's been years and years later and that's not happened yet. But I think it would be really cool if they did that. I don't even know how that would work, but I don't know, that way we don't have to spend all our time in the stable. We can, you know, have our own apartment and decorate it and, you know, make it personalized and cute. I just think that would be so fun. And I know all of the Pinterest SSO girlies would make the cutest apartments and posts. Does anybody else have a folder in their Pinterest dedicated to just StarStable? Because I do, and I have all kinds of stuff in there. I have StarStable memes, you know, outfit inspo, photo shoot ideas and stuff. I don't know, I love it though. Okay, this next one I kind of wrote down because I thought of it one day, but I didn't like give details. More options in camera mode. I really like to take pictures in this game, and I take a lot for like, you know, YouTube and thumbnails and stuff, like a lot of pictures. But I just think it would be cool if there was more options, and specifically just to like move, like be able to zoom out more or in more and different angles and stuff like that. I don't know, I just think about that sometimes when I'm taking pictures, like, oh, I wish I could, you know, zoom out a little more, zoom, you know, just random stuff that, you know, could be helpful. So I know a lot of people take a lot of pictures on this game, even if, you know, you don't like have a YouTube or Instagram or something. I'm gonna do this race even though I kinda don't like it. Okay, my next one is another pretty popular one. Sorry, I'm just hopping on the bandwagon with a bunch of these, but you know, they're popular for a reason because they would be so handy. But the next one is to retrofit, I just hit my mic, is to retrofit all of the horses, which would just be so helpful because it's just so annoying when like you go to buy something and you can't even like see what it looks like on the horse you're riding because it's not retrofitted. Again, this is another one that's not, you know, really a necessity, not the end of the world, but it would be really nice. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that would appreciate that as well. I did this race the other day when I was training and I fell on that and I got stuck really bad and had to start the race over, and I was so mad about it. Let's go do the races over here. Okay, the next one is a little bit random. I kind of just thought about this when I was writing stuff down for this video, but that is like more activities to do in our home stable. I don't really know of like anything specifically, but like when we were able to do like home stable chores inside, like that being added on, like that was nice because it's something we can do just easy for shillings right when you log on. It's right there, it's, you know, easy. But I think it would be cool if we could do other kinds of stuff, literally anything I think would be cool. If there was to be an update about getting apartments, I don't know if they would also add something about doing more in your home stable. I feel like that would probably be a one or the other type of thing. No, I cannot wait until we get rid of this damn tornado. Like, I hate having it in the background every time I'm over here. It's just awful. Let's go do the Greendale races. I feel like I never do those, but I do like them. Oh my god. I'm not gonna make it up that. Damn, I thought I could. I decided to leave the snow effect on again for this training adventures. I don't know, I just think it's kind of aesthetic, and you know, it just goes with like the cozy training vibes, I guess. And it's still winter time, so I don't know, I feel like it kind of goes still. Okay, the next one is for us to have more interaction with pets. I saw people talking about this online too. I just think it would be fun because, you know, there's some interactions we can have with our horse and some with our pets. Honestly, I feel like if we could have more with both horses and pets, I saw people talking about that too. I think that would be so fun, and it would be a game changer for pictures as well. But I just think that would be cool. Oh my god, I'm running into stuff. I don't even feel like I have that many pets. Some people have like a ton. I feel like I always forget about my saddlebag page and like my pets page, and I always forget to like bring one. So I need to start doing that more often, so maybe I should buy more pets. Some of the ones that I have too aren't even real pets, so I wouldn't even be able to like interact with them. There's like, you know, like the Christmas random clutter one, or there's like a baking one. I also have like a rope, you know, just random stuff. Like we couldn't even do anything with those, but it's fine. Okay, and my last one is also kind of random, but I saw people talking about this one too, and that's to have more interactions, I guess, with NPCs on the daily. Like the way other people were like saying is like, you know, have more like interactions and talk with the NPCs than we do now, because I feel like the interactions are just so short and they're just like, can you do this for me? And you're like, yeah, and then that's like kind of it. It's another kind of random thing, but I don't know, I just feel like it would be cool. And that one kind of goes along with the giving all of the NPCs makeovers. We could totally give them all makeovers and more dailies to interact with them, you know. And my idea of this too was that if we had more interactions like that, maybe some of our dailies could be less like quote unquote chore like, and more, you know, like different types of things rather than, you know, the same doing chores every single day. I don't know, and it's a random thought, but I think it could be cool. I don't even know what NPCs in particular I would want to have more interactions with. I'm thinking probably like Avalon for sure. Jasper, I like him, and Steve. I don't even know who else. If they were to make that update, who would you guys want to have more daily interactions with? Well, who's your guys's favorite NPC? Okay, well, those are all of my dream updates that I could think of. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any dream updates, or if you agree with any of the ones that I said, or let me know if your dream update has already been added to the game and what that was. I would love to know. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.